And we are live. Welcome, everybody, to the 2022 Fallout for Hope for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital game of Apocalypse Squares. Tonight, we have 9 Fallout stars who will be joining us to hinder or help our 2 players tonight, Dr. Mark Hausworth and YouTuber Juve. Before we begin, I did want to get a few things of quick business out of the way. We are here tonight in the name of children fighting for their lives this holiday season who should be home for the holidays and right now are dealing with serious life-threatening diseases. St. Jude, what we've raised for them so far this year, we are just shy. We are $9 shy of $64,000 raised so far since the campaign began, which is absolutely insane. We are just $50,000 shy of crossing $500,000 raised for St. Jude and other worthy causes by the Fallout community since we began. So any dollar matters. Anything you can spare. I know things are rough this season with inflation and home heating oil, but anything you can spare is most welcome. Hit exclamation point. What is it? Exclamation point. I think it's exclamation point charity. Yeah. Exclamation point charity. There we go. Yep. And there's the link to Tiltify. We also have giveaways provided by Bethesda, Noble Chairs, and our friend Pope Art. Exclamation point giveaway will give you our link tree of all of the giveaways that we have going on. To run them down, we have a officially licensed Nuka-Cola Quantum gaming chair from Noble Chairs that actually glows in the dark. It is absolutely beautiful. They were kind enough to give us one of those to give away. That is open to all, including our contestants, and really anybody here as well. If you want a chair from Noble Chairs, you can enter that in chat. We also have 2, count them 2, 25th anniversary. Let's see if this will pick up here. Yes, there we go. Oh, 3-0 coming in with a $9 donation. Thank you very much. A 25th anniversary Elgato Steam Deck. This is limited edition. Fallout made them exclusively only for some people. They were kind enough to give us 2 to give away. That giveaway is also in chat. Pope Art created a one-of-a-kind piece of Xbox art that is Nuka-Cola in the shape of a helmet, modeled into an Xbox controller. Beautiful piece of artwork that would look good on your wall. That is also part of the giveaway. With my spiel done, I did want to let you know where we are right now. So in terms of what the Fallout community has done specifically for St. Jude, we have fully funded 4 major life-saving surgeries. That's 4 kids' lives saved. We've paid for 30 days of chemotherapy, 365 no more chemo parties that they throw for kids once their treatment is complete, 30 bone marrow treatments, grocery gift cards for 1 family for 2 years, 365 plasma transfusions, nearly 12 months of child life specialist services in-home for kids. We've helped run the St. Jude blood. This stuff always kills me. Blood donor center for 1 week, 100 wet wagons for kids, 65 sets of art supplies, and 41 new toys for hospital play areas. This cause is really important to me, as it is many people. So just this community did that. So any amount that you put forward is literally going to save lives. As we close on $500,000, the amount of good that people united for one cause has done is nothing short of miraculous. And I'm thankful for everybody who takes part in this every year. Whittlespeed, thank you very much for the $10 donation. Good. Now, center, train emotions. Right, back. So we'll start, let's start with our 2 contestants here. Dr. Mark Hausworth is going to be our circle. Mark, tell us a little bit about yourself, the work that you've done in video games, and where people may have heard your voice before.
Well, my real day job is as a physician. I work for the VA actually. I was in the military as a flight surgeon, and now I'm a civilian, but I also try and do voice acting on the side. Keeps me from losing my mind. Hopefully, I'll be a square someday. That's the hope.
It's hip to be a square.
I definitely am. Yeah. But I've done some stuff. I actually am in a currently being released game called Spiral. It's about neurodegenerative illness, Alzheimer's type stuff. Very indie, nice, wonderful group of people out of Quebec called Folklore Games. And then also I do a lot of the mods in the community. And recently I picked up a gig as the voice director for one of the large Fallout mods, Fallout
Cascadia.
For God's sake. Yeah, Cascadia. Which is funny that I would completely blank on the name because that's what nerds do. So that's what it is. Otherwise, just some other mods, Frontier and whatnot. And then obviously the podcast, Chat of Fallout 76, and then several of the other podcasts.
Awesome. And joining us for X's is YouTuber Juve. How are you? Oh no, Juve, you're muted.
I'm doing well. Thank you. Sorry.
There we go.
Sorry.
You're all right.
But thank you for having me on the show. I don't have much of a background in voice acting, but I do make goofy videos and tell really dumb stories on my YouTube channel, almost all exclusively centered around the Elder Scrolls and Fallout universes. So pretty much everybody on this panel who has played a role in either Fallout 3, New Vegas, Fallout 4, or any of the Elder Scrolls games has been in probably a couple of my videos in some way or another. So I appreciate all the work that everyone has done here, and I'm looking forward to this.
Awesome. And Wes, would you like to give us the opening announcement?
Broadcasting from the Galaxy News Network Theater in beautiful downtown Hollywood, California, it's what's left of America's favorite game, Apocalypse Squares. Tonight, one of these contestants can win a luxury getaway for two to Pennsylvania's most thrilling destination, the Pit. Who will it be? Voice actor Eric Azana. Voice actor Danny Shirago. Voice actor Mike Rawson. Voice actor Bill Lobley. Voice actor Wes Johnson, whoever that is. Voice actor Craig Seckler. Voice actor Jessica Strauss. Voice actor Alex Cazares, or Bethesda Game Studios Carl McKevitt. Find out now on Apocalypse Squares.
Round of applause in chat. Let's get big W's for Wes.
Yo,
So good.
very good.
Yes,
Very good.
incredible.
Ridiculously good.
Good evening, Wastelanders, and welcome once again to Apocalypse Squares. I am your host, Kenneth Figure. Hello, stars. Tonight, it's a head-to-head battle for Fallout trivia supremacy for an amazing cause. Claiming the circles tonight, once again, is Dr. Mark Hausworth. Running X's is going to be YouTuber Juve. Now, best of luck to our players, and we will play Apocalypse Squares. Now, the object of this is for players to get 3 squares in a row, across, up and down, or diagonally. It's up to them to figure out if the star is giving a correct answer or making one up. On your 3rd square in a row, that can get you a win. If you get the answer wrong, that square will go to your opponent. Your goal is to block your opponent from getting 3 in a row by calling out the name of a star for the block. Every completed game is worth 250 caps, plus a special prize. Wes Johnson, and it's completely made up a special prize. Wes Johnson, tell them what they can win this round.
This round, they're winning a good, warm feeling, and they're winning a mud crab. Yes, your own mud crab to take home to love. Snip, snip, snip. You'll find yourself in a snit with the snip from your own mud crab.
I could use the serotonin from the warm feeling.
Yes.
Amazing.
Oh my god. Makes you want to play even more, doesn't it?
Right. So round 1, and we are going to blah, 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 blah. Yep. So X will start this round. So take it away, Juve. Juve, pick on a square. Which actor would you like to start off with?
We'll start in the top right with Mike Rawson.
Mike Rawson.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. The one thing I completely spaced on after the introduction actually is to go through each one of you and
To go through us.
Oh, does that mean Mike doesn't get to answer?
Sorry, Mike. Thanks for
right
playing.
back here,
That's all
Mike.
the
Get it
time
out.
we have this week. We'll tune in next time.
What do we have for him, Wes?
folks.
Right, so let's start top left here before we rush into the game. So Eric Azana, tell us a little bit about your background. Where may people have heard you, seen you in Fallout and beyond?
Hello, I'm Eric. You've probably seen me at the Coffee Bean on the corner of I am a voice actor here in sunny Los Angeles. You might have heard my voice in the Pit expansion. This year in Fallout 76, I played the role of Danilo, your gruff, edgy lord companion who sent you into the pretty much anywhere to try and kill things and bring me back some stuff.
You appeared to be an edgelord the first time we saw you.
he clocked me immediately. But yeah, that's me.
Awesome. Danny Shirago.
Hi. Yes. You have a
Great.
question for me?
Mike Rawson. Yeah. No, Danny, tell us a little bit about the characters that you may have voiced and some of the work that you may
that
have
I
done.
may have voiced.
That you may have voiced.
I may have voiced.
Allegedly.
I may have
Allegedly.
voiced.
that you're
the-
allegedly voiced.
I may have voiced God in Cecil B. DeMille's 10 Commandments, 1956.
I knew that was
I
you.
loved you
Or
in that.
I may have
movie.
voiced from Fallout 4. I may have voiced a ghoul named Hancock,
Mm.
or maybe both. I
A
don't
fan
know.
favorite.
I don't know. Maybe I did both.
It'd be great if God really talked like that. That'd be awesome.
What?
Instead of talking like George Burns.
I miss George Burns. Mike Rawson.
Hello.
Where would we have heard you in Fallout and beyond?
In Fallout, I'm a whole mess of ghouls, Gob, and a number of other ones. I'm also Moriarty, the bartender.
Yes.
I'm
Colin
Professor
Moriarty.
Lasco, the scatterbrained scientist.
Yep.
And a host of other incidentals. Hey, he's over there, kind of thing.
That was your best work, Mike.
God bless the
And
I felt like I was there.
Look
You
out.
always,
Most funny, right?
you always
I
gotta
laughed,
be.
I cried.
You always gotta be ready to scream a lot as well. So you may have heard some of my screaming. You know,
Take care of that voice.
intentional.
Mostly when you get the check, it's like, what? That's it? No residual.
And joining us as well, Bill Lobley. How are you, Bill?
I'm good, and I actually wrote down a list of my credits here.
Oh,
He's so much more prepared
What
than
a
the rest.
flex.
91. No, I didn't write down a list. I've been currently doing Arcane, playing Huck in Arcane.
yeah.
Way in the past, I did C-Lab. I've been in Bioshock Infinite playing Jeremiah Fink.
Love that, Jeremiah
And then
Fink.
for Fallout, I did the automated system and the talking crane and within the vault and all that crazy stuff, some ancillary stuff. And
Tales
then,
from the West
and
Virginia
also
Hills.
yes, the offshoot Tales from the West Virginia Hills.
I love those.
that kind of spooky,
Yeah,
which
me
was
too.
actually great. It was like a
Yeah.
radio serial.
Love
But
that.
yeah, so that and a bunch of other stuff, commercials, blah blah blah, and really excited to be here.
Our center square, Wes Johnson. Welcome back once again.
Glad to be here. Wonderful to be here, in fact. How are you, Ken?
Good.
So I guess people would know me from Shea Agorath, Daedric, Prince of Madness, from one of the other things. But as far as Fallout is concerned, you would probably know me as Mo Cronin from Diamond City, or Fox of the Super Mutants, or the Silver Shroud. Or recently in Fallout 76, I was the new Couture that just came out.
Yeah.
I was Del Walsh and Bruno the Strongbot.
And I do have a request.
Bruno. Yes.
We, Mr. Tenpenny's curious sidekick, Juve was talking about that before you arrived.
Which Mr. Tenpenny.
Yes.
Do him a favor, Jude.
I mentioned before we all got together that one of the more underappreciated, I thought, of your characters is Mr. Burke. Because when you first get to Megaton in Fallout 3, there's a lot of iconic characters you run into, and he flies under the radar a little bit, but he's intimidating and he sets the mood.
He's
I'm
of a
so
single
screwed.
mind and wants you to blow that cesspool off the map.
Yeah, and his request is ridiculous.
Yes. What I
got
love
scared.
is if you're playing as a female character, you can send him love notes and he'll get all wishy-washy back on you, which is incredibly creepy.
Yeah, we were talking about that beforehand. I was like, he's such a creep.
Yeah, he's a creeper. He really is. He's a creeper, very much so.
And what do you draw on that from, Wes?
My own personal experience in creepdom. Yes.
I like how Bill was looking left there just at the right moment. It's like Brady Bunch.
Right over here. Oh, I ought to. Yeah.
Pros, all of them.
I love sitting next to Wes.
Craig
Passes me
Seckler,
bourbon.
welcome back.
It's so good to be here, Ken. First of all, I want to know how much Wes pays you every time to be the center. Come on, man. I'm here. This is my third time now. Can I at least?
It's called homesteading, Craig. Homesteading. You're here long enough and you just own the deed.
There is
Squatting.
only the center,
Squatting.
and
Battle of attrition.
everyone else is on the outside. But whatever it is, maybe I'll find that out. I always do this first. I just want to thank anyone who might be tuning in to us and doing this. Gamers are the greatest people I've ever not met. But I meet you through emails and stuff like that. I just thank you so much. I have to always start there. And this is me, Craig Seckler. But now I want to go to Butch Delory, and that's who I am in the Fallout thing, because I need to clean something up. I've got my leather jacket. I am not a teenager anymore, but I am paying for. My mom was getting eaten by the rad roaches. You understand? And some of you helped me. You gotta help me. You Vault 101. Come on. You gotta help me. And some of you did. Most of you did. But I'm paying for something again and again. I said one thing. Once upon a time, I was 17 years old, and I'm paying for it all the time. I said something that I said, I'll show you a real tunnel snake. I never, ever on the record, I never showed anybody my tunnel. I never showed anybody a tunnel snake ever. And I cannot get a date. Okay.
I was,
Show
You know,
the
you
snake.
shouldn't keep
Show
using
him
the
the
mom
snake.
as an excuse because, frankly, if she didn't want to get eaten by rad roaches, she wouldn't have been so delicious.
Yeah. Oh, and I just want to add to everybody, if it's your first time, there's another game going on, which is we're all trying to compete to see who can get edited out the most.
Right. Which Danny wins every single time.
Oh, I don't know, Wes. You're
the
quite a
pro.
competitor. I don't know.
Yeah, who's got the bleep button?
oh, we don't have that,
Live?
unfortunately.
Oh, this is live?
Uh,
Wow.
Also, joining us for the first time, Jessica Strauss.
Hey.
What did I get myself into?
Welcome to the train wreck.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, Jessica.
Yeah.
Jessica, where many of people have heard you in video games or Fallout?
Just a couple. There are two kinds of robots here. I'm Supervisor White in Fallout 4, and also Polly. I was trying to find Polly online. It's been a while since I've done that. But I remember having so much fun doing a 1950s robot. That was a big kick. And she was planting things with a lot of plants around her and giving you directions. I started my career a long time ago. I've like a lot of credits in games and anime and animation. I started with Amazon from Diablo 2, and she was
Yes.
in Storm. I've got a bad feeling about this. And then I was also another robot, Eva. She was a computer voice in Command and Conquer Tiberian Sun. So I started out with that, and then in later years I did a lot of anime, and I I've done Transformers. I was Slipstream. I've done
Awesome.
a bunch of Blizzard games, World of Warcraft. Well, Blizzard is also Diablo 2, Hearthstone, Dishonored 2. I was Dr. Hypatia. And you might know me recently. Nino Kuni came out. I've done a few characters in that. And you might know me, of course, as Jiri Han in Street Fighter series.
Yes. Yes.
Fight.
Time to play.
Round 2.
Fight.
Alex Caceres. How are you?
Hi, I'm Alex. Nice to meet you. I'm nervous. I play Raider Rose. You bring me drugs. I give you info.
What is my character's motivation? You bring them drugs and give them info. Carl, was that in the script notes?
What else do you need?
No, that's ad-libbed. And welcome. Very welcome.
Your kids might know
He was-
me. Oh,
yeah.
go ahead.
No.
Your kids might know me as a boss baby. I
Yes.
play the mean baby. And Mrs. Farty. I want to get the babies. Or maybe as a mean cousin from the Casa Grandes or the Loud House. Or maybe a lunch lady. Get in line. So, yeah, your kids probably know me more than you do, but it's nice to be here. Back to you, Ken.
You bring her drugs, she'll give you pizza.
Wow.
Remember
Oh,
when
wow.
she said she was really
I have-
nervous?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a prescription pad.
I have alcohol.
Watching while asleep. Thank you very much for the donation. And Bethesda Game Studios Senior Quest Designer Carl McKevitt.
I am Grammy nominated and award. I'm not. I mean,
You might recognize your voice.
I'm not going to know if he's lying.
yeah, it's fine. I write things. I write things for Bethesda. Every now and then I'm in voice acting sessions with you guys. I think I've only had the pleasure of Wes in this group, but it's inevitable someday we'll do a VO session. Hi, Wes. Yeah, no, that's it. I am overwhelmed by talent here, so I'm just gonna sit in the corner and wait for people to ask me nerdy questions.
Fair enough.
What game was Bill Lobley in? It's like,
Are a
I
corner,
got
you're
to the
kind of
questions.
important.
Another question about Bill Lobley.
Bill, can you give us a little bit of Good Night, Irene?
Good night, Irene.
Yeah, there-
Good night. Yeah, that was fun. You hear that in the background. It's like, and then when Jeremiah Fink says sing, you should sing. That's
Now
enough said.
come on, Irene. Now do that one.
Five
Dexy and the Midnight Runners. Is that come on, Irene? Eileen? Come on, Eileen.
Eileen. Come on, Eileen.
Come on, Eileen.
five years later, Mike Rawson for the first question.
Whoa, we're
back to
still
that.
there.
We're playing a game.
Question.
Right, we're playing a game.
Are we
All right.
Oh,
Here we go.
What are we doing here?
Okay.
Mike.
We're in game mode now.
Mike, true or false, Vault 75, not 76, was constructed to house and conduct experiments on the wealthy?
75 and not 76, did you say?
Correct. Yep.
Okay. I could always had trouble telling those two apart. No, it was a sperm bank, wasn't it? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, I think it was actually to house failed experiments, mutants.
What do you think, Juve? Is he telling the truth or is that a bald-faced lie?
could you repeat the question just one more time?
Sure. True or false, Vault 75, not 76, was constructed to house and conduct experiments on the wealthy?
Housing. Well, in my head, I think it's not 76. 76 wasn't designed for any experiments at all. But is that actually what Vault 75 is for? I have no clue. So I guess I'll say that I believe Mike's answer.
I'm sorry, that is false. He was lying to you.
Thought it was a sperm bank.
Vault 75 was a vault for school children.
Well, Isn't that what a sperm bank is?
Yeah,
No,
Mike's not wrong.
Eventually.
Or a bunch of
Eventually,
failed
there's a
mutant
time. There's a
experiments.
whole time thing.
Let's
in between.
consult our judges panel. Right. So to Dr. Mark Houseworth,
Or a
pick a
bunch of
square.
failed mutations.
I was rejected by my sperm bank. You wanna
I'll
talk
actually
about rejection?
start with Carl.
Oh.
I mean, all the rest of the folks are great, but Carl, he feels like he needs some love.
oh, all right.
Oh.
All right, Carl.
I
Which
really do. Thank you.
Carl, which of these songs is not heard on any radio in Fallout
Oh
76?
man, you picked the wrong person.
Maybe by the Ink Spots, Crazy He Calls Me by Billie Holiday, Way Back Home by Bob Crosby and the Bobcats, or Anything Goes by Cole Porter.
Well, trick question. All of those were made up. Those don't sound real.
Need the right.
Okay, I'm gonna say, what was the last one?
The last one was Anything Goes by Cole Porter. So we're looking for
Yeah, that
which
sounds
of
fake.
these is not heard.
That wasn't real. That was never on a radio anywhere because it didn't exist.
What do you think, Mark?
Yeah, so here's the thing. We're in the same boat, he and I. We both have no frickin' clue. So I'm going to say, no, he's wrong.
I'm sorry, he was giving you the correct answer.
God damn it.
Yep.
What? No,
What?
it wasn't.
No.
Wait, what?
No,
What?
Kenny, you're
Wait.
reading your own script.
Now Kenneth is fucking
Wait.
with you.
oh my God.
I'm saying Carl
Anything
is wrong.
goes.
Yeah, that's a real
song.
song.
It's a
yeah.
real song.
Informer,
Well,
David
but
Blaine.
saying it wasn't
The answer is correct. I was just kidding.
Oh,
Yep. So, Circle gets the square.
Why didn't you put?
okay. I
Eve of
still don't know if I
Destruction
did
in
it
there?
right.
You did.
Okay.
You did it right
Who's the engineer on this
Autumn-
train?
by identifying that I did.
Are
it
we
wrong.
live?
He said none of the above, and
No, they're gonna edit all this out later. Don't worry.
Do it in post. Do it in post.
We're gonna fix it in post.
The answer was Way Back Home, isn't that right?
yeah, but he
It
said
was.
none of the above,
Yes.
so that's inclusive of that. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
Price Waterhouse involved here.
So Circle gets the square.
Judge?
Back
Judge
to Juve. Juve, which square would you like?
Let's go one square up to Mr. Craig Seckler.
Craig Seckler. What kind of robot is Buddy? A modified iBot, a Mr. Handy, a Sentry Bot, or Protectron?
Buddy is actually that person you cannot get away from. Buddy's a robot, but a person, and he just annoys you, and you just want to kill him. But
That's the
this
adoring
one-
fan.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I'm so sorry. What? So sorry. He's actually a protectron.
What do you think? Is he telling you the truth or is he lying to you?
I don't know who Buddy is, and I think right now my Fallout knowledge is being strained much more than I believed it would. I'll trust him again. I'm feeling trustful today, so I'll say I believe him.
Yep.
Yeah, baby.
Buddy is a modified Protectron that served up the
Yes.
beer created by Patrick
Buddy.
Meriwether.
Okay,
So we got,
I was gonna
uh,
say I thought it was booze.
yep. So we got,
Greg was your buddy.
And
Juve, you're feeling trusting? That's great. What do you know about multi-level marketing?
I'm ready to be a boss babe anytime.
Multi-level
I have a
marketing.
religion
Guess
I'd
the
like to
square.
talk
You were
to you
gonna
about.
talk to me
multi-level
about
whatever that
marketing.
means.
Yep.
Circle
So
gets the
X
square.
gets the
It's a
square.
grocery store with a bunch of floors, is what that is.
All right, back to Dr. Mark. Mark, what are you looking for?
Well, I mean, the only intelligent place to go next would be with Wes.
Oh, well, you're wrong already.
Wes, next question. True or false, the Chrysalis Cherry Bomb is the rarest vehicle you find in Fallout 76?
Well, the Chrysalis Cherry Bomb was, of course, named after a song that Joan Jett and her band had done, Cherry Bomb. And that's the theme whenever you saw this thing. And it was the rarest one because it was made out of red vinyl.
I think most of that's made up. I'm not entirely sure if the cherry bomb is the rarest, but I am going to say it is. So, is that what you said? That it's the rarest?
I believe the cherry bomb is the rarest of them all.
Yeah. So I'm going to say yes, he's telling the truth.
I'm sorry, that is false. He's lying to you. The flying car is. There are currently
There's
only
a flying car?
There are currently only 2 in Fallout 76. One of them is at the Garahan Estate, and the other is at the Sugar Maple Estate.
So
I've been playing
rare
that
you
game
didn't
for
even
3
know
years.
one existed. Yeah, I
the
know.
third is Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Just so
Right.
Well, it was the
Which-
dumbest place to pick now, because now he's got 2 next to each other.
All right, back to Jude.
Ken.
Yes.
I think this is a skipper. I think we need to skip over this next one.
Did somebody?
I'm sorry, no.
He's right.
I
think he's right. I think he's right.
Jude.
I want to go back to Mr. Wes Johnson again. I want to try to take the middle square.
All right.
Wait, no, you have
Oh,
the middle square,
brave.
don't you? Because I got it wrong. So doesn't it go to you?
Nope, only if he gets it right. That's so at the last, if you're going for a block, if you answer the question incorrectly, it goes to your opponent. But only when you're going for a block.
Okay, now I understand the rules. My apologies.
Yeah, no worries.
Thank God.
Back to Wes Johnson. Wes Johnson, who was the leader of the Tunnel Snakes in Fallout 3?
Oh man, that was John Holmes.
Johnny Watt?
Yeah. Yeah.
We've got a 70s reference on our hand.
76.
There's a
Yeah.
couple
Bit of
references
a-
on that hand.
That was
Gingrich.
big Johnny Holmes.
I don't think I could forgive myself if I got this one wrong. That is false. It's Butch Deloria and Tunnel Snakes rule. Paul
Oh.
Heyman is right.
That's why Butch himself is saying,
Yeah.
I introduced myself as the leader of the Tunnel Snakes. Or that was the easiest question of all.
He recused himself, like
I
live.
recused myself.
He did.
He did. He
X
did.
gets the
Several
square.
times, but only when I was a teenager.
Googling John Holmes on a work computer was not a good idea.
Or it's a
Nope.
great
I was
idea.
gonna say Jim
back-
Morrison.
back-
hit that boss cake.
Back to Dr. Mark Houseworth. Are you going for a block?
Well, absolutely.
Bill Lobley for the block. Bill.
Some say Lobley, but you know.
I'm sorry, Lobley.
I was just going to
I'm
say
sorry.
Bill.
Just his fucking last name.
That's right. Listen, as long as you get the Instagram handle and the Twitter handle right, I'm happy.
Follow Bill
That's
Lobley.
Bill Lobley on Instagram and Bill on Twitter. Okay, all right. So, yes, is it my question?
Yep. Bill, before DLC were added, what was the max level you could reach in Fallout 3? Was it 15, 75, 30, 25, or 20?
Oh gosh, I lost track after Fallout 2. They all kind of blended together.
I never played 3.
You know,
How
my
dare you.
problem is that after 3, I'm like 4, and then like somehow we got to 76. I'm like, I must have blacked out. Boy, we just went. They just shot through the numbers. But what? So, but DLC. Okay. I think it was level 20, but that is just a flat out guess.
And so that is exactly what I was going to guess as well. And you know what? I think honestly, Juve could enjoy a warmth, and a mud crab. So the worst that happens is he gets some love. So I'm going to say he's correct.
Yep, you are correct. Circle gets the block. Right.
In your face, Juve.
I was sitting here wide-eyed when you said.
By the way, you're welcome.
Thanks, Bill.
I actually reached level 1000, but that was when I had Olivia DeLovely entering my hotel room. I'll never.
Yeah.
Go.
Certainly memorable, very memorable.
Anyway, back to Juve.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Juve, where are you headed now?
I think we'll go to Alex on the bottom in the middle.
All right.
Okay.
Alex Caceres. Alex, true or false, Fort Strong in the Commonwealth was the location where the Fat Man tactical nuclear catapult and T-51 power armor are located?
False. It's false.
It's like she knows something.
I know things. I read Wikipedia. Yes, false.
Okay, I I've been trustworthy so far, or trustful. What is the word? It's not trustworthy. Well, either way.
Trusting.
Gullible.
Thank you.
Gullible.
Gullible.
Oh no.
Got a calf.
How do you feel in your heart of hearts?
If we're wrong here, I don't think I'll ever be able to hear Rose the same ever again. I won't be able to get past this, but I'll believe you. I'll go with Alex's answer.
Oh boy, are you in for
Really gotta
heartbreak?
stop that.
I was lying!
She's evil.
You trusted Rose?
She is evil. That was so convincing. I have the answer in front of me, and I believed her.
You guys had the answers?
Yeah, I'm sorry. The answer is true. It became a live fire top secret testing facility in the 2070s for both of those.
Oh man, I lied.
Back to Dr. Mark. Dr. Mark, pick a square.
Well, honestly, let's go with Danny. That's right, buddy.
Danny Shirago.
I already told him he looked nice, so he's gonna be my guy.
In any and all Fallout games, which of these is not a super mutant companion you can befriend? Virgil, Strong, Fox, or Marcus?
Which of these is not a super mutant? So if they are a super mutant companion, but you can't befriend them, they'd be a not. But if they're not a super mutant at all, they're also a not. So if it's like, I don't know, a piece of Scotch tape, it's not. It's in the not category. So the not category is gigantic here. Can I come up with my own knots, or am I bound to those 4 knots?
Ken, I feel like he's doing algebra.
4x,
Yeah, or
plus
mescaline.
27 equals 32. I might be doing
That
algebra
sounds
on
fun.
mescaline, as far as you know. All right, I'm gonna say, I think it's got to be Fox.
I think you're a liar, Danny, because it was Virgil. You can't play with Virgil.
Whoa.
What?
That was harsh. That was
That was good.
Damn.
Down right away.
I'm his
Okay.
guy, and now I'm a
Blackton.
liar. Okay.
Well, I mean,
all right.
I still love you,
Alright.
man. I still.
You in
Circle.
cyberspace, buddy.
Circle gets
You
the
kicked
square. That is
butt.
correct.
Now,
Yep,
to
he
be
was-
clear, I'm not a liar. I don't know.
That's
Yep.
true.
I mean,
Don't play this
that was
game.
a pretty harsh condemnation of
I know.
Danny as a liar.
He
When
made it
just
personal.
a few minutes earlier, Alex laughed like a mad scientist when she was lying right to your face.
I know.
Trust no one, especially a super mutant.
All right.
The cake isn't real.
So that's how it is. Okay.
Yep. So the answer,
Sorry.
Virgil, Dr. Brian Virgil is an institute scientist you can meet in the Commonwealth. Not able to get him a companion. Yeah. So Danny
In the
was lying.
corner of the glowing sea, actually.
Back to Juve. Juve, where you looking?
So I think we'll go with Eric, top left. Am
Okay, I'm ready.
Are you sure?
made you.
So remember, you're playing a game of tic tac toe here.
Wait. Hold on.
Techno.
So as
let
a
me retry
recommendation,
that. Let
I
me
would
retry that.
suggest Mike or Jessica.
Let me.
Wow.
Wow, feeling some real
I do
bias
feel
here.
like you're
Okay.
helping him out.
Yeah, you know, there
Apologies,
was a
Eric.
quiz show scandal in the 50s. This is not supposed
Oh
to
my
happen.
God.
I made a movie about it. I know.
Yes.
I had it in my head that I was gonna make that call. So we'll go to Mike again.
Perfect.
Okay, back to Mike. Mike, the West Tech division responsible for creating the forced evolutionary virus was NBC. What does NBC stand for?
National Biscuit Company. Of
That
course, that
is
no,
true.
that's that no,
Nabisco.
that's not right. It's not. It's National Broadcasting Corporate. No, I believe nuclear, biological, and chemical.
What do you think,
Division.
Juve? Is Gob lying to you? Or is he telling you the truth?
I think he's lying.
That's good because he's lying.
I'm sorry.
Oh man.
He was telling you the truth. Yeah, it does stand for nuclear
question again.
nuclear, biological, and chemical division is what it stands for.
You know, actors work so hard to earn your trust, and we're just throwing it all out the window now.
Because I totally thought that was the case.
Yo, that's
I
our
would've been
greatest
wrong, too.
weapon here.
I'm one of those people. I'm a really good liar, but I tell the truth terribly. Nobody believes me.
Sorry.
Okay, Dr. Mark, where you looking?
Oh, Jessica Strauss.
Jessica Strauss.
Why? Oh my goodness.
True or false?
I won't call you a liar.
True or false, Jessica? The game Fallout Shelter was released in 2016.
Well, that came out, I think that, I don't know what order they were in. So that's a tough one. Yes. It makes sense. It makes sense that yes, it would be
an answer?
around 2016. Yes.
So I know the last few years have not existed for most of us. And so my time might be off, but I do think she's telling the truth. She's not.
So you do think it was released in 2016?
I do, but then I saw her face, so I think I'm wrong.
But you already promised not to call her a liar.
I didn't
so
call
you're
her a
being
liar.
heard.
Well done, because the answer is false. It was released in 2015.
Well, it's just
Oh,
a
so it was
year
close.
different.
Technicality.
What's a year?
It's a year or two.
By the end of this, there's going to be like fist flying.
Circle
Right.
There's
gets
like a Zoom melee.
Circle
going on.
gets
Gonna
the
reach
square.
right through
I'm
it.
not used to lying.
Juve, you've got a threat on the board here, so you've got a possible win in either Alex Cazares or Eric if Mark
Wait.
gets it.
Wait.
What?
You gave me that? I thought I clearly said that she was telling the truth.
Yeah, he doesn't get that.
I mean, I appreciate you giving me stuff and then giving him a hint. It's not a fair trade.
Look, I'm tired. All right, so Juve, you've got a wide open board. You're doing fine. Juve, where would you like to go
Back in it.
next?
You know what? Third time's a charm. Mike, we're gonna get this one.
All right, Juve. All right, Mike, here we go. Mike, what does VATS stand for?
VATS? VATS?
VATS.
What does that stand for? Very attractive. No.
Transgender starlets.
Let's see that Vault Tech assisted targeting system.
That's right.
Yes, sir. Yep. X gets the square.
Boy, he
I
didn't
wasn't.
even
I'm not missing
hesitate
that
on
one.
that
I'm not getting that one wrong.
Somebody remembered something.
Wow.
X gets the square. So Mark, you're looking at where are you headed?
Well, I mean, clearly I have to try the block again with the wonderful Jessica Strauss.
All right. So just remember, get it wrong, this will go to your opponent. So
Again, there's a no loss here. He gets a warm, fuzzy feeling in a mud crab.
Jessica Strauss, which Nuka-Cola soda flavor is marketed as refreshingly patriotic and a regional favorite?
Let me think on that. Nuka-Cola. Wow. I like Coca-Cola. I didn't know there was a Nuka-Cola. I'm going to say, wow, just because I want it to be positive, I want to say Nuka-Cola victory.
I'm going to say that's correct.
Yep. Circle gets the square. I just predicted it from the future. All right. So, Juve, I feel like I've said this is deja vu. Juve, you're looking at a threat here. You've got Alex Cazares or Eric Azana. Where are you headed?
Oh wow! I did not realize I was being attacked from two angles. Okay, all right.
Both sides, buddy.
We already
down
went with
to it.
Alex, and I'm still feeling the sting of her betrayal. So let's move north towards Eric and give him a shot.
I
All
won't
right.
steer you wrong, my friend.
He's lying.
Eric doesn't care because he's getting paid by the hour, so he's like, I don't have to answer any questions.
Wait a second, you guys are getting paid?
No.
No, Eric.
NDA.
We're just here to have fun.
Eric,
You're having fun.
Eric, who is the only companion of the same name that you can recruit in Fallout 1, 2, 3, 4, and even the tabletop role-playing game? And thank you very much for the donation. Whittlesey.
I have thought long and hard about this, clearly. And I believe it has to be your dog companion, Dog Meat. Because obviously, I mean...
See, this is why I like Eric. He tells the truth. He's a straight shooter. He won't betray
Don't
me.
fall for it.
I think he's lying.
I don't know.
Would this face lie to you?
You said the only companion you can recruit in 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep. And even the tabletop role-playing game.
And even
Dog meat.
95.
Dog meat, final answer.
All right. Yep. Good call. He was telling you the truth.
All right.
For the block.
See, that's
And softball
friend.
lob that one to him.
For the block. All right, Mark. So you got one
No, we
path.
pronounce that as softball lobe.
You've got
You beat
one
me to that.
one
No,
path.
Thank you. Thank you.
One path to win here.
Well, and clearly, we'll go with Alex.
Alex
No.
Cazares for the block.
Oh, I can't wait.
All right, here we go.
All the
Alex, if you
Yeah.
wanted to get a suite at Tenpenny Tower,
Yeah.
what would you do?
Well, obviously you gotta blow up the tower. Blow up the tower. Blow up. Okay, Mark.
Well, I mean,
Was that
so
a
again,
was that an answer? All
did
right.
not play Fallout 3. So
Oh.
you could lie to me if you wanted, but I don't believe you. So I'm going to say no. You don't blow up the tower for a suite.
Oh lordy, she was telling you fibs. Circle gets the square. The correct answer was blow up megatons. So yes, she was lying.
I was
Circle, what's the
not,
square?
Ken.
I don't think blowing up the tower that you want in an apartment.
Yeah. How could you get a suite in a tower you just blew up?
Well,
Well,
they could be
to be fair,
underground.
It's real high up. It's
to
real
be
high.
fair, either way, getting a room had something to do with blowing. So
To be fair.
Jordy Chris, thank you very much for the
Jordy
bits.
Christ cheered.
I'm going to say go to
X300.
Go to
Travato, but I guess I got to bone up on the game a little.
All right, very good. So that's 250 points on the board for Dr. Mark. All right. Let me-
Mark.
And a mud crab.
Doctor
And
in the
a good
house.
warm
Good round.
feeling.
This is a good
I
battle.
have
love
a powder
crabs.
for that actually.
All right, let me I'm gonna
Great.
reset the board here, and we're gonna start round 2.
Round 2. Very exciting.
Round 2.
Round 2.
Two is
Round.
round.
2. Round
Partially
Except that
round.
shard angle at the bottom.
Yeah.
Did you say a shart angle?
Turn
Because that's what
off.
it sounded like.
Turn
That's actually the answer to that's a question for the next round. So just keep that in mind.
The fart needles.
Pie is round. Cornbread are square.
Okay, there we go.
It's cornbread a collective noun.
I am cornbread.
It's not
Round
an adjective.
Round 2. Well done. We're going to play round 2 now. So this time Circle will start. Take it away, Dr. Mark. Where you headed?
Okay, who did not get as much love? Carl.
I'm all about that sympathy love.
Back to Carl for the sympathy hug.
Tiger hugs.
Carl, in Fallout 4, when you first exit Vault 111, how many years have passed?
Oh, you suck.
With
Um,
We're looking for the exact number of years that have elapsed.
That's- Everybody knows it.
it's at least 200. Let's say 250.
Mr. underscore noble underscore gaming cheered. X
You are
100.
awesome, Mark.
Oh, man. Because, oh, man. And at least I
Pretty
played
good
the
number.
crap out of this one.
If I had to make up
Um,
a number of years that went past, 215 sounds good.
You know what? I'm going to say it is, even though I think it's less, but I'm going to say yes.
Why would you say yes? You should
Oh!
go with your gut.
No.
Don't lock it in. Go with your gut.
Wait, I said yes. I'm not changing.
Okay. All right.
All right. Well,
you are a fool.
Carl, for reasons beyond understanding, was trying to help one of the contestants.
How did you change it? It would have been cheating. I'm not a cheater.
Speaking of, I'm going to be investigated by the FCC. Yeah,
You
Carl.
are still awesome, Mark.
I like it, Mark. You're playing with honor.
I appreciate
I
that.
appreciate that.
Yep, the correct answer is 210 years. Juve,
Is it really 210?
it is 210.
In my head, I'm
officer
going,
doesn't-
oh, it's 200. I was convinced.
All right, Juve, and I think you're muted again, Juve. Were you? Oh, no, you're talking.
Am I?
Nope, there
No,
you go.
you're good.
All right.
Oh, okay.
There he is.
It's a sad song.
So we'll start.
Sing it.
We'll go to Danny, top middle.
Danny Shirago. Danny, which Fallout game has a wild wasteland encounter that is a reference to the Monty Python TV show?
I'm going with Fallout Cheese Shop Edition. No.
That was my favorite one.
I don't know. Is there a dead parrot version of Fallout?
Every parrot is dead in Fallout. So yes, they're all ex-parrots.
They're all money. Okay.
It's an ex-parrot.
Let's see. All right. I mean, to answer this question, I'm gonna have to go all the way back to the American Civil War.
Oh, Lord.
No, let's see. I'm gonna go with Fallout 4.
What do you
Fallout
think?
4.
Sadly, I wanted Hancock to tell me the truth, but he's lying. It's Fallout New Vegas.
100%.
I thought it was.
Wow.
Yep. X gets the square. Fallout New Vegas, Maud's Muggers is a reference to the Hell's Grannies sketch from Monty Python.
Ken,
Wow,
I was
you
told
know-
there'd be no character assassination in this game.
You know, I think there's also a Monty Python reference in Fallout 2.
What are
Yeah,
we learning?
probably.
What are we learning?
Oh.
here?
Yeah, there's a holy hand grenade reference.
Mm.
They all
Yes,
come running
however,
in
from the
does it
Holy Grail.
require a
Yeah.
wild wasteland perk?
The
to
Holy
do it?
Hand Grenade of Antioch.
Yeah,
Because the
I don't think
one
they're.
with the little bunny.
Yeah, but I don't.
Thanks.
The Wild Wasteland perk. I don't think that was introduced until New Vegas. I don't believe that exists.
I think that's
No, I
only in New
totally
Vegas.
agree. But
To the wiki.
Yeah.
Um.
That's actually what I'm going to do.
I think you deserve some credit for knowing those references.
Yeah. Good call.
Awesome.
Boy, he's
Okay.
got the 250.
I cut my teeth on the old Fallouts.
Oh no! You cut your
I
teeth.
cut my lip on a bottle cap. Is that?
Don't eat your money.
All right, Dr. Mark, where we headed?
Let's go with Eric.
Eric, what is the name of the hallucinogenic plant that can only be found in the Sacred Bog in Fallout 3?
Hallucinogenic bog. I think I am going to. I think I remember this. I remember this being the Chumba because it was
Mr. _
the
Noble
same,
_
at least
Gaming
starting name
cheered.
of one of my favorite
X100.
bands, Chumbawamba.
I get knocked down,
Thank
but I
you.
get up again.
I think you're a liar.
I'm noticing a trend here.
He's got to tell. He looked left. I think he's lying.
Yeah, the answer is the punga or mother punga, which releases hallucinogenic pollen that you experience as part of the ritual of the mother seed.
Never played Fallout 3, but you helped me out there, buddy. Don't ever try to lie to someone. You suck at it.
Wow. You're a
Hurtful,
mean,
but
you're a mean
Sassy,
drunk house.
sassy with the squares. All right.
Hurtful but
It was
fair.
actually Fungelica, and I did it 3 times in 1969 at the University of
You know,
Miami.
Craig.
And
Craig
it was
could lie to you.
fabulous. It was
Mark-
so good.
Mark
Can
Houseworth,
anybody
MD.
get me some more Fungelica?
Yo, actually.
Mark House.
We're the hippies of the medical community.
Did Ken fall down? What happened?
I don't know.
Ben, are you
That
all
Nope,
right?
sorry. Hang on 1 second here.
That's why
It's
we
the
can't have nice
Fungelica.
things.
I have an emergency. Hang on 1 second.
Oh, you
Okay.
do?
Oh, now I feel really bad about making jokes.
All right, talk amongst
he-
yourselves,
I
guys.
think he
Even a kitty that got
injured his
hurt.
Fungelica, I think.
Let me tell you, the last time I took Fungelica, thank God I stopped. I was hitchhiking through Central Florida, which is a terrible idea. And I got picked up, this is for real, by 3 guys who they made me do something and then they threw me into a ditch. I swear to God.
Cops? Were they cops, Greg?
They said, "Do you think we're Cubans?" And I said, "I don't know what I should think you
Oh, it
are."
doesn't sound like there's a right answer.
And then they said, "We're not Cubans, we're Mexicans. Do you get it?" And I said, "Man, I really get it."
Okay,
And
sorry.
they said, "How much
I'm back.
money do you have?" And they took my money and they threw me into a ditch.
So Eric,
So,
just
wrong answer.
watch how he talks. Do it like that.
Yeah, so
Is
stay
that-
off
is that
the
your
drugs,
professional
kids.
medical opinion.
Craig, you were on hallucinogens in a ditch at that point?
All right, I am back. So where did we leave off? So
okay?
it was just yeah, something happened with my bunny.
Oh, your bunny.
Well, now, when you say bunny, what exactly are you talking about there?
my bunny rabbit.
Literal rabbit.
Oh, okay.
My literal rabbit.
It sounded like your rabbit kicked the cage open and made a break for it.
No, the cat and the rabbit were having a fight.
Next stop is the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
Which is weird because cats
like
and
when the
rabbits are
rabbit
natural
doesn't lie
friends.
down with the cat anymore.
Were switchblades involved, Ken?
Yeah, there may have been. It was like the Sharks and the Jets. There was like a dance number.
Boy, boy, crazy boy.
Animals.
Boy.
No choice.
I think Juve is next.
Yeah.
Turn up the Juve boy.
For the love of God, Juve, pick a square.
All right. I wasn't sure if I was just supposed to go for it or if I had to
Go
be
for it.
prompted. We'll go right down the middle again, Mr. Wes Johnson.
Wes Johnson. Wes, what noise does a sheep squatch make in Fallout 76?
Shish boom ba.
Wrong. Knowledgeable one.
I think what a sheep squatch basically sounds something like this.
One more time.
You broke Zoom.
Basically, it's like a very deep, bleating, long.
So Fox stepping on a micro machine. Got it.
Or getting something caught in a zipper. Basically the same sound effect. Yeah.
Ken, are you looking for the exact sound effect as an answer or what it would be subtitled as? Like
what it would kind of sound like.
Okay. I mean, I've definitely played this sheep squatch encounter. I haven't in a long time.
Yeah.
And I do remember it did this thing where it looked up and I agree. I'm going to say he's telling the truth. He's being honest.
He is. Yeah, it's a long, deep bleat. X gets the square.
I've been there many days. The long, deep bleed is hard to get through during the holidays.
Yeah. I use an iron, takes all the bleats out of my pants.
Jesus.
You know, the best thing I ever heard for the long, deep bleat is that hallucinogen that Ken was on, but you sometimes end up, and especially Craig, you didn't have the bleats, but you were in a ditch. So
yeah, that's one of the side effects. You end up in a Central Florida ditch.
Bleating.
on heavy
bleating.
drugs.
And
Stop
ditches
taking your
go,
aspirin if you're
Central
bleeding.
Florida ditches are the worst. Kind of ditches.
They are. Been there, done that.
Swampy ditches.
Oh
Been
yeah,
there, done that. Yeah.
I can tell.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
Navigator.
back to Mark.
So
Mark.
I'm going to make a strategic move here because I know Juve's been having problems with Alex. So rather than going for the block where I could potentially miss it, I'm going to go with Bill.
Oh, interesting choice.
I
What
like it. I like it.
Mark.
a
First
man.
of all, I
we're
always
coming
think
back
that's
to you
the
eventually.
best choice.
Interesting
That's
strategy.
always the best choice.
See if it plays out.
Even when
A
I already
man-
have the thing that's next to my
A
name.
man is gambling. All right, Bill. Bill,
all right.
Go for it.
which song heard in Fallout 76 was released on vinyl exclusively in Australia in December of 2018 in an issue of Stack magazine? Which song?
Well, I've read Stacked magazine, but that's a whole different genre of publication.
And a different kind of vinyl.
Yeah, exactly. By over 18 only. Well, I actually know this, and it's the only song that made us doubt John Denver's true allegiance to which state he loved best. So it was either Colorado, Rocky Mountain High, or Take Me Home Country Roads. And it was Take Me Home Country Roads. I am so sure that was it. He lied profusely.
Yeah, so here's the thing. I know of no other ones that made it big enough to be put on vinyl. It's probably not correct because it doesn't make sense that it wouldn't be that. But I'm going to just say yes. I agree with Bill.
Then you would be correct. Circle gets the square correct. It is Take Me Home Country Roads.
You've
Smart
made
move,
TJ
Doctor.
Oshie very happy.
Trust me.
Oh
You got
my
to trust me
God.
most times. Most times.
Boy, this is
You got a trusting face, Bill.
this is
Well, yeah,
this
that
is
might be about it.
quite the board. So back to Juve. We've got both Mark and Juve here with a clear shot to the win.
I could
think
get really cheeky here and try to go for a block or the right side of the board just to tally it up. But no, I have to play it smart. And Alex, we're going to make a good team. It's going to work out this time.
Oh,
I'll go with
no.
Alex.
I believe you.
I love you, Alex.
Juve heading right back into the damaged
definition-
relationship that he has with Alex Caceres. All right, Alex.
It's the definition of madness. Expecting different results.
There might be a different maybe.
Alex,
But Einstein
Yes.
never said that.
Alex, what was the name of the Die Hard, Silver Shroud, and Mistress of Mystery series that helped Frederick Rivers form the Order of Mysteries?
Oh, Jesus.
Huh.
So we're looking for the name of the fan.
Well, the ghoul, maybe Kent Cannoli. Definitely.
Why does that sound right? I have no clue. I was hoping I would get another softball and just be able to call her bluff.
Leave the gun. Take the cannoli.
Cannolis taste great.
Now, this
Cannolis
is,
do taste great.
Ken, I just want to clarify. This is a character in game who's a huge fan of the Silver Shroud saga.
Yes, that does help Frederick Rivers form the Mistress of Mystery Order of Mysteries in Fallout 76.
I can't get a mental image in my head of any of the characters being named Cannoli. I feel like it
It
would
might be
stand out.
Connolly. It might be Connolly, but cannoli sounds much more delicious.
I think Alex is lying.
Yeah, I'm sorry. She was actually telling you the truth, but she mispronounced it.
Whoa,
my
hold
God.
on.
Alex,
I don't know about that.
We're gonna need a judge to step in.
All right,
Chef's
so
kiss
An
there.
intentional
Wes
mystery.
even helped.
Judges need to come in.
you know what?
Finding
So we'll go to the
arbitration.
judge. So
By the way, I
senior
need a
quest.
recording of Alex yelling, "Shut up, Wes," just for my own personal records. Yeah.
Oh, I
He was at in his
completely
head in
missed
his
that
sleep.
whole. Yeah,
All
I guess
right,
that was a giveaway.
Carl, what do you think?
Oh,
Technically the
oh
right
my
answer,
God.
even though she was.
It's the question of
Oh.
whether a professional voice actor like Alex would be able to look at this and say, does that say Connolly or Cannoli?
Goodness. Oh my goodness.
Wow,
Oh, my
Carl.
God.
This is why I
Alright.
kept picking you, buddy. That's why I picked you.
I would say that was an intentional misreading.
Whoa.
And thus,
Only she knows.
Alex
Only she knows.
lied.
Does she?
Wow.
Actually, I guess Alex should say, did you purposely read it wrong, or did you think it was
The
Cannoli?
world will never know.
All right, I'll tell you
Love
what.
it.
Let's throw that question out.
The cannoli rule.
You're throwing out the cannoli?
He was making it up.
Hereby known as the cannoli rule.
I was lying.
Clearly.
Don't throw it out.
I've forgotten what she agreed or disagreed.
I don't know. I'm just hungry for
remember.
cannolis now. Let's-
No, it was
In
for
all
no
in all
for.
fairness, so since that required a judge's answer, let's throw that question out and ask another question to Alex.
Ah.
It's
So-
fine.
Oh, wait,
It's fine.
I haven't
Still going to win.
studied the next
So
one.
let's send Juve and Alex to therapist here. Right. So, Alex, here we go again. Back in the saddle. Alex, when first starting out inside Vault 76, what can you do to earn a bonus effect before even leaving your room?
Drink a soda. Yeah. You gotta find a soda, then you gotta drink it.
I'm trying to think.
Cause there was a party.
There was a
things
party.
There was a hat. There was the soda. You
I know.
spent
I
a
do
lot of
remember the
time in
hat. You're
that
not lying
vault.
about picking up the hat. Does it give you a? The hat doesn't give you a boon.
No, but the soda does.
Gives you a buzz.
Yeah.
What kind of soda are you drinking?
She's telling the truth.
She's a
Wow, she's a liar. No, I'm sorry, Jude.
Oh my god!
I love you so much, Alex.
How do you get the what is the buff you get?
Did you
in the
play the
vault?
game?
You immediately go back to bed and you can take a nap to earn the well-rested bonus.
Oh my god!
Why don't you get
play
back
the
into
instrument
bed?
that's in there?
Reason to be cheerful.
Come
Part 3.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, you can
That one's
also, you know what? I don't think you can. There's a bunch of
Yeah, I don't
items in
remember
there,
if you
but I don't think any of them are interactable. There is, like, I think there's food and stuff in there, but you can't do
It
that
might
either.
just be the bed.
The
Yeah.
twist is it's pronounced soda.
Yes.
So
I'm gonna bring you so many drugs, Alex.
Duh.
No, don't do that.
I'm
doing this for
sorry.
every
so many
question.
missions, Mark.
Back
No
to
more drugs for Alex.
Dr. Mark. Dr. Mark, where you headed?
Yeah, definitely. Jessica Strauss.
Oh,
All right, Jessica Strauss for a possible win.
The one.
please let me know this.
Jessica, the
Me
Easter
too.
the Easter egg first found by Twitter user Adam Exo in October of 2018, including pictures inside a house on the road to Camden. That was a direct reference to which character from Polygon's video series Monster Factory?
It's a long question.
Derp Johnson, Final Pam, Yeet Huggins, or Big Chungus?
Wow.
Big
There's an
shows, that's
Easter egg and pictures and a road. Wow. So there's 4 answers here that could be the right one. I think it's Yeet. Yeet Huggins, yes.
Yeet.
Yeet!
Yeet.
What do you think?
The knights who say
I
meat.
thought we were friends.
She telling you the truth or is she lying?
You know what? I think it was Big Chungus.
We're looking
So I
for.
think she's lying.
Yep, she is lying. Yep, it was Final Pam, created by
good.
Polygon's Justin
right.
McElroy and Griffin.
I didn't know we made
When
an
you're
Easter
never-
egg clip. I'm
never
sorry.
Grease up your
volunteer.
frying pan.
Yeah, never volunteer extra information, Mark. Never.
Yeah.
Well, I
we
mean,
get that, right?
Clearly, she was praying to make sure that her lie was being, believed.
Yep, and Circle gets a square for another win. So we are now at 500 points for Dr.
get it.
Mark, and we're going to reset the board.
Sorry, Juve.
It's all right.
I
I can
just,
bounce
uh,
back. I can bounce back.
I don't
You got
know the
this, Juve.
games as well, but I can tell when they're lying.
I hurt myself there by starting top middle and forcing myself into an alliance with Alex. We'll have to just
Yeah.
You know, Juve,
Don't
sometimes
take it so hard.
You know,
Best you
you know
could.
who's a real sweetheart? Carl.
Yeah.
We love Carl, don't we?
I,
Kind of.
Carl's a
We got
liar.
At this point, if any of you can remember what my job was,
you're a level designer.
You're a writer. You're a writer.
ouch.
there you go.
You're an airline
Really?
pilot.
Work
Don't you
for
write the-
Activision.
You write the story for the levels, right?
I write this. I'm a quest designer. I
Quest
don't think
designer.
I actually said
Make
that
the
out loud.
t-shirts.
I do. I make the t-shirts. You're right. On the screen printer.
You're what the games are based off of.
Thanks.
Only the third one.
Wow.
Thank
Kevin,
you.
give me a coffee already. Trying to design a game here.
Hey,
You-
Carl, $3
Yes.
at a
Oh.
thrift store. Yeah.
That's
$3.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I remember I made that one. At the,
You
Personally,
did good. It's worth every one of those $3.
I actually do have a certification in screen printing from high school and vocation.
Nice.
Oh, that's really cool.
I never
Promoting
used
his side business here.
Mhm.
Shameless.
all right,
Shameless.
final round. Here we go. We're bouncing back to Juve. Juve crawling back here.
Hey,
All right.
Hey, Juve.
I think
We
we'll
gotta-
start
Pick
with
a good
Carl in the bottom right.
and win.
it.
See?
Damn. Okay.
Oh.
All righty, Carl. Let's see here. Fallout 76's mole rats can be controlled by a few NPCs in the Wasteland. One of them is the Flatwoods monster. What is the other?
I
It
had no clue
is.
it could do that.
Me neither.
It is the Pied Piper Eyebot, which wanders around the wasteland and has a flurry of mole rats running behind him. He's a very popular random encounter.
I know I've seen the Eyebot. I'm trying to remember if it was surrounded by mole rats. That would be a pretty elaborate lie if you came up with it off the top of your head. So I'll say that Carl's telling the truth.
I am an elaborate liar.
Yeah, it's from Fallout 4, isn't it?
No, that's 76, but it is mole. You were correct. It was rats, not mole rats that follow the Pied
Yep.
Piper.
So yeah, I'm sorry. It's mole miners who domesticated them. So
my
kind and gentle Carl just screwed you over.
It was.
I actually want to argue whether or not mole rats are actually domesticated by them, or if they're simply living in a symbiotic relationship with one another. But that's for another video.
Oh man,
That's going to keep me up tonight. I got a damn
All
mole
right,
question.
Dr. Mark, where you headed?
Oh my. Let's start with Alex.
What?
Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's my girl.
no. Is she really? All right.
Let's do this, Mark.
Oh lordy.
Enjoy a cannoli.
Enjoy
Goes wonderful with espresso.
All right, Dr. Mark, for Alex Kazera's Fallout 3's 2008 launch party featured a popular band of the era as a special musical guest. Was the band the Foo Fighters, Three Doors Down, Nickelback, or Radiohead?
Damn, love them all.
How are you not going to include Fallout Boy on that list?
Because that's clearly who came, huh?
Saying a Wasteland, it's a goddamn arms race.
I saw them live.
Genius.
Really? How was it?
Arms race?
It's good.
Really?
Not as good as
playing a
Green
game
Day,
here,
though.
you guys.
Were
We're
you
playing a game.
high?
I've never partaken.
Okay, it's definitely Radiohead.
And I
Love
think it's
Radiohead. Such a good band.
I think it's Three Doors Down, so I think she's lying.
You're volunteering information again, Mark.
So it's important to know. All we need is true or false, and that's where it gets confused. But you are correct. She was lying to you. The answer is the Foo Fighters. The launch party was as
the Foo Fighters?
Yep. The launch party was hosted by actress Courtney Cox, who happened to work at Bethesda for a bit in the 1980s.
I knew that because I was very sad not to be invited.
Wait, so I got a question. If I offer up more information, does that mean
You
that
don't-
you can use that information?
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
Doing too much, do less.
Oh, so I guess it's good that I just keep getting them right.
Make people think you're smarter than you are.
All right, so Circle gets that square.
Foo Fighters, local boy.
Back to Juve.
Dave.
Juve,
All
I
right,
think the
need
lesson
I need to
here.
get something going here. I'm really struggling. I need to bounce back. Eric, I think you're the guy to help me do that.
Come
me,
on,
Juve.
Eric.
You and me, Juve.
Yeah.
Didn't you say that last time, Eric? All right. All right, Eric. The Fat Man nuclear catapult is based on what real-life weapon invented in the 1950s named after a popular hero figure to children of the era?
Popular hero figure. Children of the era.
So good.
I mean, obviously it's Davy Crockett. He's the man. Hero of children everywhere.
What do you think, Juve?
Could I get the prompt one more time?
Yep. The Fat Man nuclear catapult is based on what real-life weapon invented in the 1950s named after a popular hero figure to children of the era?
Okay. I've never heard of a weapon called the Davy Crockett. Or
You
nicknamed.
can whip
Davy
somebody pretty
Crockett.
good with the back end of that hat.
Deadly weapon.
I think Eric is lying. I will say his answer is false.
Oh God, Juve. I'm sorry.
Oh man. Oh,
I was leading you to the promised
I was
land.
trying to help
too.
I'm
Said it
sorry.
In such a wholesome manner too, so appropriately.
Davy Crockett.
King of the wild
Yeah, the answer is the Davy Crockett, the M388 Davy Crockett tactical nuclear recoilless rifle.
With a compass in the stock.
With a compass and this thing that
so
goes
off balance. They don't
And
know
this
what's
thing that
real or
tells
false.
time.
I love it.
I don't remember that from the old series.
The Fat Man.
Call me
Yeah.
lion.
The
was-
nuclear recoilless rifle. That would have been great.
Yeah,
the finale.
Mingo used to fire it for him, remember?
In the very last episode, Walt Disney crawled out of the cryogenic chamber.
I have bad feelings
Angry.
about Walt Disney.
All right, Dr. Mark.
You know who we haven't heard from in a while is Mike Rawson.
All right, all right.
Give it to him.
All right, back,
Come on,
back
somebody
to,
wake up Mike.
back to
All
Mike
right.
Rawson.
No, I'm here. I'm
Mike
5
Rawson,
more minutes.
Mike
Yes, sir.
Rawson, true or false, the baby voice as your character in the beginning of Fallout 3 is that of Todd Howard's son, Jake.
Todd Howard, who's that? Todd Howard?
That's Mo Howard's son. So
Shut up, you.
it's yeah, Mo's grandson, Anacanapona.
Yeah.
I think that's false. I think it's Todd himself.
Well, I do believe you are incorrect.
Yeah, that's correct. Yep, the answer was true.
Wow. Good job.
So circle
answer.
gets the square. All right, Juve, come on.
I know.
That's right,
I know.
Mike.
I'm
You can do it.
disappointed in myself.
You're
and
fine.
My ability to
No.
discern lies.
You know,
Truth.
it's hard when you're starstruck and you want these people to not lie to your face.
Yeah, and I just don't care about it.
No, you got
Uh,
it. You got
let's-
it though, right?
Let's do
Oh,
Craig.
calm
That I was
down.
lying. and you
Let's
got
go
it.
with Craig
Yeah,
Seckler.
yeah, wait. Listen to Mike. Say
He
again,
got
Mike.
he got the square, right?
I did.
Yeah,
He
okay,
did.
good.
Yeah.
I got confused.
You're all right. You're all
He
right.
knew you was lying.
All right, Craig Seckler. Craig, there is a secret perk that many people today still don't know about. Meat of Champions in Fallout New Vegas that once attained gives you a stat bonus for everyone you eat as a hungry cannibal. Which iconic New Vegas NPCs do you have to gobble down to unlock it?
You know what, Ken? Did you ever see the movie Amadeus when Mozart is as well, what's wrong with his? He says too many notes. There are too many words. Go to the next question. There's too many words. It's a freaking short story. I can't do it. But please, while you go to the next, can I
Craig
say
is going back to his trailer. He's had enough of this.
Yeah.
That's
Laurence Olivier said once, we talk about actors lying. Laurence Olivier once said, honesty. Once you can fake that, you are there.
For a minute, I thought you were going to talk about Olivier eating other actors. I didn't know what
I did
path
too.
That's one way to get ahead of the competition. Yeah.
I was going to talk about Billy Joel.
Can we do that? Can we reject questions?
Oh,
No.
I thought you were going to say, can we eat people?
I have a Billy Joel
yeah, if we're
story
in the game.
to die for, but we're not.
Wait.
Next question.
Really?
Does it
Can
involve
it be
kidnapping in a ditch?
You can't throw that out there and not tell the story.
Can it be short? Oh, the real story of Billy Joel?
No,
It's
no.
not real.
And now, the real
I knew
story
a-
of Billy Joel.
I knew a 6'6" bald-headed man with a gun who was a limo driver when I was a limo driver in Los Angeles. I worked for 6 weeks and I have 10 days of stories because it was Los Angeles in 1980 and it was just crazy. But he said he had Billy Joel next to him watching a Billy Joel impersonator in front of 20,000 fans with Billy Joel going, oh, he sucks. Because Billy Joel couldn't do the gig because he was sick. And
No
one
way.
knew.
What?
Now,
Wow.
No
Wow.
one knew.
That
Wow.
is
it's
insane.
either real or it's not real. But this guy-
Basically, he said to this guy, keep it to yourself. It's my life.
Yeah.
yeah, very nice.
And then someone
Go ahead
said,
with your own life.
honesty.
It's one of those things where you don't
naturally-
know if it's true, but you just want it to be true.
That's a
Welcome to
great
showbiz.
story.
It's
That's a
all
great-
fake.
Uh,
Fake.
So who ate who there, Craig?
So I'm going to say that Craig's answer there was false. It had nothing to do with Fallout New Vegas. Take my square.
Got it. Circle takes the square. or whatever.
Wow. Just went
I
off
like
the
this game.
We got
That's a
Craig
biggie.
Seckler for the obfuscate.
Oh my god.
All right, Craig, we're looking for 4 NPCs, iconic NPCs in Fallout
Make
New
'em
Vegas.
answer it.
So, yep,
That's right.
just
Make him.
just pick 4.
I can't. Okay.
You're not responsible for actually
Okay.
eating,
All right.
Craig.
Or iconic. Okay.
Craig's like, I can't, I'm vegan.
Henry Aldrich, Dagwood,
That's a Dagwood sandwich.
Moe, and Curly. Those are the guys. That's it.
Those are the guys.
What do you think, Juve? Is that a truthful answer?
That is false.
I can't believe you got that.
As
my
my
job.
As far as I know, you have to eat the fiends, don't you, to get the hidden cannibal perk?
No.
Like the leaders of the fiends?
Nope. The 4 that you have to eat is Kaisar or Caesar, Mr. House, the King, and President Kimball. You have to eat all 4 of those
Wow.
to unlock the Meat of Champions perk.
That's
The problem is, in order to eat the president, you have to eat so many Secret Service members to get there, and you're already full.
Yeah, they go right to your hips.
Yeah.
That's a cool
Secret of the
little. I
House
never
is
knew
next.
that.
I
Yeah,
didn't know
a lot
that
of people.
either.
A lot of people didn't know that. Dr. Mark, where you headed?
Oh, let's see. I would say Wes is the most intelligent place to go.
Okay.
You said that before, and we're very wrong.
Not the most.
Well, I mean, you know
intelligent
what?
person.
I've been wrong before.
I need some help here.
Wes Johnson.
Yes. Yes.
A Mothman cultist was called deep into Lucky Hole Mine to make contact with a dormant but still alive cosmic horror known as the Interloper in Fallout 76. That person was chosen as vessel for a creature. Was it Brother Charles, Dr. Wallace, Brother Ingram, or Jeff Lane?
You got to be very, very careful finding out, which vessel you're going to put yourself in these days, especially in the Wasteland. It's pretty dangerous and risky, but I would say probably the freshest and the least dangerous of them all was the very spiffy, clean Jeff Lane.
I agree.
Yeah, Circle gets the center square.
So good.
All right,
Yes.
all right, Juve. You got
Yeah,
this. Come on,
We
Juve.
got to go to. Oh man,
You know where it has to go.
I'm screwed 2 different ways.
Usually you have to pay extra for that kind of action, Cotton.
Ouch.
Whoa! Well done.
Let's.
That in post.
I'm trying to think who might make it more difficult for Mark if I do end up getting the block.
Little bit
We'll
of
go-
strategy.
I like it.
And
Wow.
based on how brilliant I've been at deciphering who's the liar and who's not around here, we'll go.
You're so hard on yourself.
We'll go with Danny.
Oh boy.
I think Jessica could give Mark a hard time.
All
We'll see.
right. All right. You think so? All right. So Danny, in Fallout 3's DLC The Pit, you can collect 100 steel ingots and turn them into a man named Everett, who says what in reply that is reference to an NFL football team.
Let me tell you about the time I saw Billy Joel. Something was just kind of off about him. Like his pitch was just like a little.
Oh.
I
sorry,
guess
what was
Craig
the
started
question?
the fire.
I agree with Craig. We got to chop this stuff down so it's intelligible. No, let's see. So which NFL team? And we're talking about the National Football League, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I am going with the classic from the state of Ohio. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Cleveland Browns.
No.
Yes. Good
Oh.
call.
Pretty certain about that.
Take him to Brown Town.
Nobody likes the Brown.
Yep, the answer is you're one hell of a Steeler kid, which is a reference to the Pittsburgh Steelers. All right, so X gets that square. Let's see.
Yeah.
There we go. Back to Dr. Mark.
Well, I guess apparently Jessica's going to give me a hard time. So let's Give her a chance.
Well, I
All,
am going to, because okay.
all right, Jessica. Jessica,
Meow.
We're having such a good time.
what is
There
happening?
is a cat in here, so I could bring her on and have her answer.
Jessica, where are we? I lost my place.
one of the
How many
questions-
vaults were constructed across the United States by Vault-Tec in total? 110, 122, 136, 209, or 150?
I have no clue. I really, really do not have any clue how many. I'm just going to be guessing at a number here. This is totally true. I'm going to say 109.
Well, I know that's not true because there's Vault 111 that we come out of in Fallout 4. Not true.
Nope. Hang on 1 second.
Man,
Math.
Question with no answer.
A question with no
Don't
answer.
throw it out.
We must
damn
go
it.
into the void and find it.
They're all right or they're all wrong.
Okay.
And, oh, I
Yeah.
was offering up information again. I'm sorry.
I
In
did.
this case, I didn't know.
I did find the answer.
Boy, that's so strange you didn't know that, Jessica.
Jessica, what was your
What are the
answer?
chances?
My cat knew.
She said
You said
109.
109.
And I say she's a liar.
No, I said 209.
Wait, no, now you're lying again.
109.
I said 209.
Dude, she said 111.
No,
I did
you
say
said
109, however,
one.
that's not one of
111.
the
No, you
multiple.
said
I want to
109.
replay.
This is not a dangling Chad, Jessica.
I said I meant 209.
Yes, you did. You meant it.
All right, yes. So do
I
you
was
think
confused
she's
by
telling the
no
truth or
answer.
lying?
Wait. So wait. So we're gonna go with she's saying 209.
Yes.
209.
Oh crap.
That's not what she said. That
Now
is
he
You
not
know
doesn't
what?
she
You know what? We'll
said.
deal with it. I'm
Now,
a pro.
Should you
We'll
go to the
handle
next
this.
question? I don't know.
I say she's still lying.
Yep,
Or lying still.
That's
you are correct. Yeah, it's 122.
That answer.
As of right
Sorry,
now,
Jude.
anyway, that'll probably change once the Amazon
There was
series
no
drops.
answer
Jude.
here. I had no
I know.
clue.
We
They
never
kept singing
retcon.
Downtown
She-
Girl. I don't know that
Carl.
song.
Don't feel
Downtown
bad.
Girl.
Don't feel bad.
Don't know that song. I've never heard of that one.
Technically, Jessica couldn't have been lying because she legitimately didn't know the answer.
Yep,
I
so
did.
that's yes.
And how do we know
Whose
this?
side are you on, man?
How do we know this?
Right.
Because
There were no,
nobody knows the
there,
answer.
there were no, yeah. Usually
No
we have the
sides.
answers. There were no answers.
Circle
There was
got
no
the
answers?
circle got the square.
In general, that's the truth. There are no answers, my son.
Yes, there are.
Thank you,
no
Mike,
Swami.
I can't handle existential crisis this
Thank you,
time of
Yogi.
day.
And for
Yogi
a
Mike.
final score there with our final round, it's 750 points to Dr. Mark Hausworth.
Yay!
And Juve,
You know, these-
Juve, I'm so sorry you were hosed by the people you idolize.
It's all good. It's all good. It was fun.
You just wanted to believe them all. You gotta just
know.
assume they're all liars.
And I have that kind of face.
Juve, I told you the truth.
Dude, we're
Look.
going to talk about Herbalife, you and I after.
I treat the characters in these games really, really poorly, so I think this is just them getting back at me.
Come up and
Yes, come
This
down
is
and
well earned.
oh no.
And you doctors are so damn smart.
You should, you seem, a doctor seems smart until that moment where like, all right, now I have to put my finger there. And now you realize I'm not overpaid.
What kind of doctor? What kind of doctor are we talking about here?
That kind of doctor.
A colonist.
It's your finger.
You better hope
A
it's the
general
right kind of
practitioner.
finger.
Generally, I have to touch what others won't.
Yeah, I believe it. And by the way, he's a flight surgeon, so it happens at 30,000 feet. Which
You
is
never
really
trust a
amazing.
man with
Does
32
that make you
zipper.
part of a Mile High Club somehow, or what?
Oh,
It's an
man.
auxiliary. It's an auxiliary.
doctor.
member.
The one you
Yeah.
don't want to be in.
Yeah.
I have the most wonderful urologist, but his fingers are gigantic.
Yeah, we got XLs right here.
Greg is no
Oh,
size
Come
queen
on,
here.
man.
No, I
Hey.
switched doctors one time after
The
a
wheels have
physical
come
because the guy
completely
could have
off.
cupped a basketball with his hand and touched his fingers and thumbs on the other side of the basketball.
We have
So,
Sounds like a mutant.
Dunk you. Hey, Craig,
Yeah.
more stories.
But
We
my-
want to hear one more limo story.
yeah.
But my nurse practitioner has
Ken's like,
little
"Bring it back
delicate
together, man."
fingers. She's wonderful.
right. Well,
Oh, this is taking an interesting turn.
we
But it's
are-
all going to be edited out in post. Don't worry about it.
we
No,
are-
but he's not even getting into Billy Joel's little delicate fingers and what they can do.
Wow.
Thank God it's all behind us now. So
Tickle in the ivory.
we are now
Hey, Ken,
at
what about that next thing you want to say?
we are now at 60. Shut up. We're now at $64,207 raised for St. Jude in total.
$64,000.
All right.
I wish Alex and Caleb were here.
Nice.
Well done. All right, we are. That is all the time we have. So let's go through each one of you and tell us where we can find you, follow you. We'll start off with our contestants. Dr. Mark, where can people find you, follow you?
You can find me on Facebook, but I've actually taken a step back from Twitch. So honestly, you really can't find me anymore.
He's missing.
Mark is currently in a bunker somewhere out west.
I'm just, even my website's down. So someday you'll find me somewhere else.
Don't follow Mark and go away is the answer. Juve, where can people find you and follow you?
Most people can find me just by searching the name Juve on YouTube, and usually you'll find videos with a nonsensical challenge about staying in one small area in these massive games and never leaving said really small area. We like to dive into the minutia and the weird things that happen in these titles. That's where people can find me.
Awesome.
that's cool. It's like being in a New York City apartment.
Yep.
I just subscribed, buddy. I just
Thank you.
subscribed.
Eric Azana, where can people find you, follow you?
Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at @thatdaringman. I also run a podcast every week. It's mostly focused on comic books and other geeky stuff called Geek Explained. Find that wherever you find podcasts. So, yeah, that's me.
I have strong feelings about the loss of Henry Cavill.
Strong feelings, but hopeful feelings, like Superman would want us to have.
Yes. Danny Shirago, where can people find you, follow you? Oh, Lord, here we go.
Hey, I'm not the one who went off on the Billy Joel limo story, okay? Thank you for doing that, Craig, by the way. Thank you. I want to hear more of those. Online, various and sundry social media sites, The Fuxitos. No, Mark Hausworth, that's not a lie. It's true. The Fuxitos, FUXEDOS, like tuxedos, but with an F, so it makes a fuck sound. And I just want to say that I'm going to be doing a special stream as part of this Fallout for Hope St. Jude fundraiser this Thursday, December 22nd, 8:30 p.m. my time Pacific, 8:30 Pacific, 12:22, with the up and coming retro streamer Ghoul Babe, who's going to be doing something different that she doesn't usually do. When she plays Fallout, she does the early versions of it, but instead she's going to be playing Fallout 4 so that maybe I can interact with my ghoul. So again, that's 12:22, 8:30 Pacific time for you night owls.
Nice.
Awesome. Mike Rawson, where can people find you, follow you?
Well, I'm on Facebook, and I'll be at MagFest in January. And I do a twice a month. I do an open mic on a Zoom meeting now called Dan Mac Presents, and it's the vestige of one that we used to do live on a regular basis until the lockdown. And as soon as they can, they're going to find a venue and start doing it live again. But he's still going to continue the Zoom meetings because so many more people can attend that way. And it's a whole lot of fun, a bunch of good people.
Awesome. Bill Lobley, where can people find you?
Mostly in bed.
Nice.
That's a mood.
That's not true. I'm in this studio. This is where I've been. I get out a little bit. So on Instagram, I am at Blobley, BLOBLEY. On Twitter, I'm at Bill Lobley, BILLLOBLEY. So please, if there's 50 of you there, I'm thinking of how many more followers I can get. And it means so much to me and my agent, and it helps me feel good. Also, if you like cooking, for a while I was doing food videos on newsmeals.com. It's food for your mouth. Just silly cooking stuff based on current events, but less of that now and more with the social media on Twitter and Instagram. Look me up. And also, if you're on Locals, you could probably find me there too, if anybody knows or cares what Locals is. But it's fun. So that's it. Look me up, hit me up. I'd love to hear from you, and I interact and streamily and all that stuff and blah blah blah. I love you.
Love you too, buddy.
You can follow Bill Lobley on Parasocial.
That's right. Yeah. Or Psycho.
I'm waiting for his Streamly. That's what I'm waiting for.
Mr. Wes Johnson, where can people find you, follow you, and maybe get taught by you?
Well, I do classes with Theater Lab DC for video game voice acting. I'm on Twitter at Wes Johnson Voice. Instagram is just Wes Johnson. I am been working as the announcer for the Capitol. So if Alex Ovechkin keeps pushing towards passing Gordie Howe, and then after Wayne Gretzky, I'm going to be the one announcing his goals, which is going to be awesome.
Ooh, amazing.
Yeah,
Wow.
very cool. And I just have a film called Volkov Origin that's streaming now. If you go to Amazon Prime or places like that, you can find it on there. Continuing just to work with games. I might be following Mike out towards something he's going to be doing here in January, but I've not been announced as of yet. And I'm going to be going to King Kong Cruise in March, where we're going to be with a bunch of other voice actors sailing to the Bahamas to drink, eat food, have fun, sing karaoke, and hopefully be alive when we come back. If you can't find me at any of those places, I'm generally outside of Craig Seckler's house with my nose pressed against a fogging window, admiring his hair.
Waiting to hear more limo stories.
Craig Seckler, where can people find you, follow you, and see what's going on in that limo?
Well, first of all, I don't want anybody to find me. I don't want anybody to follow me. That sounds really creepy to me. However, I do want to thank my fellow voiceover performers. Some of you I'm meeting for the first time. You are so talented, and I just wish the world for you. It's kind of a tough world, but sometimes we find friends and sometimes we find work, and I wish the best. Ken, when you lost your voice earlier, I lost my voice. Thank you so much for doing what you're
Oh, God damn it, Craig. Now I'm going to cry. I try not to think about what we're doing here.
And you can just, I will go with you, buddy. Sign me up for anything you want to do, because I can tell it's really powerful stuff. As far as where you can really find me or whatever, there is a project, there's something coming up from Bethesda Softworks, and maybe I have something to do with it. If I said I did right now, Sashweight Louie would come for me in the middle of the night and end my life because I signed an NDA. But it looks like it's going to be really good, and I hope everyone enjoys it. So I love you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Craig. Jessica Strauss.
Oh, thank you so much for that. I was just laughing the whole time. You guys are all so funny. You can find me in a limousine. No.
Billy Joel.
You can find me on a cruise to the Bahamas. That sounds really fun.
Zowie.
It's going to be fun. Join us.
Yeah, man, that does sound fun. Holy mother. Yeah, you know what? It is really important to remember what we are doing this for. Like it makes me, anything that you're feeling sad about in your life, you can't feel sad when you know there's kids out there that are battling stuff in the hospitals. Yeah. So it's important, even though we were having a lot of fun, that I hope this helps a lot of kids.
Fun for funds. Yeah.
What? Fun?
Fun for funds.
For fun.
Absolutely.
For friends.
For funds. Raising funds through fun. Yeah.
That's with a D.
Yeah, the funds is with the D, and then fun, you remove the D, but you can mix them together and make money for the kids.
I'm going to say that's false.
Liar.
Have fun with fumes. Okay, never mind.
That's a whole other, yeah.
So you can go to my website, jessicastrauss.com. I've got a lot of social media at the bottom, like icons, but Twitter, Jessica's Voice. And TikTok, I just started, and Instagram, I have a new Instagram, which is Jessica Strauss VO. And I may, during the holidays, just kind of trot off to the desert or something, so you can't find me. Like get eaten by a snake.
We'll find you. Don't worry.
No, I'm not taking a limousine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did we just invent
Unless
a
there's
new?
booking, then I'm
Just
there.
the horse with no name. That's all you need out
Horse
there.
with no name. That's it.
Yeah.
We just invented a new reality game show. 9
Yeah.
voice actors are dropped in the desert. Which one of them will find Jessica Strauss first?
Oh, I tell you
There's
what,
the
he wouldn't.
cannibalism.
I was going to say Craig wouldn't answer the question, but he'd be the first one to eat every one of us when we're trapped in the desert.
While he's telling us the story.
I think the real question is who would stop talking first.
I'm gonna create a song about Jude. It's not going to be Hey Joe. That's what I'm going to be doing over the holidays. But anyway, jessicastrauss.com has all my connecting dots to the social media.
Viva JessicaStrauss.com.
Big one else.
Alex Cazares.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Alex_E_Cazares. I mostly reblog cats and dogs, just gonna warn you. But yeah. Yeah, that's it.
True.
God.
Off the square now.
I thought it was really great, Ken, how you at the beginning you read off like what how effective your charity's been. It's really rad to see what's come of it and how much good that you spread. It's kind of incredible.
Ken is the best of humans, man.
No, stop, Wes. Stop it. Stop it. God damn it, Wes.
Wow, Ken.
Let's see if we can really make him cry.
There are 570 people now worldwide in 84 countries that are doing this, so it's not me.
Wow.
Hey, the gaming community, man.
Yeah.
Right?
100%.
Best in the world.
And Alex, you've been off the hook. I love you. You're awesome.
Thanks, Wes. Right back at you.
Mike coming in with that random cackle.
That's not me.
Wait, who was that?
me.
Oh, it was Bill.
Got Bill going. Hey, Alex, are you familiar
Alex's
with
dance card is full.
That's a damn fine cackle. That was.
Alex, are you familiar with Bobcat Goldthwait?
No, who's that?
Okay, never mind.
Oh, I love Bobcat. Yes.
Absolutely
She's
right,
our
buddy.
Bobcat.
Is
She's
that
our
the
Bobcat.
guy who's
She's our
like,
Oh
Bobcat.
my God.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alex Cazares in a Police Academy reboot would have
Police
been amazing.
Academy. Absolutely.
Carl McKevitt, you know, where
I
can we...
thought it seemed like if Janis Joplin swallowed Goldie Hawn. I'm sorry.
Okay. I'll take it.
Oh
Where,
my God.
Take it all.
Carl, where have we seen your work?
Oh.
There's this little game called Fallout 76. I do things for that.
Yeah, yeah, that's cool. And Carl is on Twitter now. I tagged him in the so if you want to follow him, he's going to be resharing some cool stuff from Fallout artists, and that's about it.
And telling us secrets about the game.
That's
We'll
right.
follow
Only
the
if you follow me.
secrets.
Yeah, if I hit 3.4 million followers, I will leak information.
Follow.
Yeah, challenge accepted.
Yeah, go for it.
And as a favor, Ken is going to list everything we just said in the comments section. So
The transcript is being recorded as we speak in 5 languages.
it's like I got to type all this out now.
Oh,
Truth of the
man.
Bahamas, Billy Joel, and
Well, I added a follower to you, Carl.
Oh, thanks. You're not going to see anything of substance, but
No.
And that's a promise to you.
And that's all the time we have this year for Apocalypse Squares. We will be back with Apocalypse Squares sometime this spring when we announce the next campaign that we'll be doing for the Alzheimer's Association.
Yes.
Yeah, so we'll be getting together again for that one. But thanks again to all of our amazing squares. Big round of applause. Yay in chat. And thank you again, Dr. Mark Hausworth and Jude for joining us. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having
Squares.
me.
All right,
Thanks, Jude. You're a
don't
good sport.
don't
Appreciate
let's
it. Thank you.
Guy.
don't
my
go
guy.
anywhere yet, folks. I am going to pass the party on to someone else in chat who's currently streaming for Fallout for Hope. So
Who is it?
please,
Who is it?
Michael Knows Not. Please drop Michael Knows Not here a follow as we raid, and drop some love for St. Jude there with smash some of the emoticons. Thank you. Good night.
Good night, all.
Good night, all. Good night. Thank you.
And come
Good
say
night.